Alright, what is up? Welcome back to another video. This is a Minolta video, and it's going to be fast and quick and short, and then I'm going to hopefully revisit this topic later because I don't talk nearly enough about Minoltas, and they're pretty decent cameras. So this is the SRT 102. This is different than the 101, as it has an aperture preview window. It has this front plate that sticks out from the top. I think this top is a lot easier to remove because you don't have to take off the red screw here. It also has a mirror up switch, and that's pretty handy. This is different than the SRT 202, as this one does not have the mirror up switch, and it also does have the aperture window, but if you notice on the top here, the focus mark is there, whereas on this one, the focus mark is here, and you get this lovely little Minolta Camera Company Limited text written on there, which I kind of love the text of that, to be honest. The font I think is fantastic. You'll also notice here that this has a film lead marker, whereas this does not, and the bottom is virtually the same with all Minolta SRTs. However, I just find it interesting to point out the little differences between these systems that are kind of identical in a lot of other ways. That being said, I think that these cameras themselves continue to serve as very robust and very notable offerings in the amateur 35mm SLR market, especially currently with prices going up, as I've talked about a few times on this channel. Minolta SRTs are always a very reliable option. They typically work, and they're usually fairly affordable in terms of other options, such as a K1000, such as an FTB, such as any other one that you can think of. The FM. I'm kind of trying to blitz through this a little bit, but Minolta SRTs are very good. The lenses are very cheap. My neighbors are very loud. And overall, really good system of cameras. So if you can find an SRT, I would say go for it. Personally, I prefer these to the more electrical versions, such as the XD series, the X700s, all of those. They work fine when they work, but I've just seen so many of them not work that usually the juice ain't worth the squeeze. These are metal. They have mechanical parts. They are fairly easy to fix, and overall, pretty good little bit of kit. Especially this. I love the aperture preview window myself, and I also do kind of like the protrusion of the front plate here. It is kind of a early rendition of what would later be seen in the Minolta X700, which I will put a picture up there. That's kind of what it would look like. So anyway, that is it. Always check to make sure that this is moving properly, because sometimes it doesn't, and then also be aware that there is like a mile's worth of string underneath this camera, which could prove to make it difficult to use and stuff like that. Anyway, that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned a little something by Minolta if you are looking for a camera, mechanical camera that is, and I will catch you on the next one.